I'm Mike Melnick, and this is My Peterborough. For Peterborough manufacturer Lucky Strike Baitworks, celebrating its 95th anniversary, it's all about family.
The company founder was my great-grandfather-in-law, Frank Edgar, and his wife Elsie. Started the business at 505 Sherbrooke Street in June 1929. He loved to fish, and he was a millwright in Detroit. When the Depression hit, he moved back to Peterborough, his hometown, and started turning wooden plugs in his garage to supplement fishermen's, local anglers' needs here in Peterborough, and it grew from there.
Frank Rusty Edgar made those wooden plugs out of broom handles and quickly found his handmade, homemade lures were in demand from fellow anglers along the banks of the Otonabee River. When a representative from Direct Factory Sales saw a display of Frank's plugs in a Peterborough barbershop, he placed an order for 10,000 lures, and suddenly it was all hands on deck, eventually recruiting more family members.
His son William Edgar, Bill, he was an apprentice tool die maker from General Electric in Peterborough in the 1950s. He joined Lucky Strike to help his dad, along with his wife Cora, who had actually met in their earlier years working at Lucky Strike, who have now been married 74 years.
And the family connection continued when Kim and his wife Mary, granddaughter of Frank Edgar, took over the company in 1985. And today?
And now our son is fourth generation, Dustin Rhodes. We've successfully transitioned our fourth generation into the business.
Family got Lucky Strike to where it is today, one of Canada's top fishing tackle manufacturers. But the word family isn't limited to bloodline.
We're fortunate enough to hire two Vietnamese girls when I first came in 1985. There was also the Van family that came to Peterborough from Vietnam. We have a lot of assembly work, parts and pieces being assembled together that we send out to homes, and we call them home workers, and they get paid piecework rates by, assembling our product at home. Lee Wan Min were very active in that role back in the 1980s when I came here. Through their hard work and dedication, helped them prosper in the city. Their family was born and raised here in Peterborough. Now their son Kwong is owner and operator of the men's grocery store.
Today, Lucky Strike continues to welcome new Canadians to their family. Mahar is from Syria, who has found a welcoming home, both in Peterborough and at Lucky Strike.
Yeah, the people here are friendly. I would say thank you so much. You can find here park for the children, and you can find the lakes for the swim. You can find everything here. Everyone here friendly.
The family feel is a constant for employees of Lucky Strike, whether they were born and raised here or if they're new Canadians, like Mahar.
We've become a big family, really, over the years. I think maybe one of the reasons that they've stayed here is that for that length of time is that they feel they're part of the family, and they still are able to maintain their own cultural habits as well, which aren't infringed on here at all.
My Peterborough, brought to you by WelcomePeterborough.ca, with support from the New Canadian Centre and Peterborough Immigration Partnership.